of Control Alt Delete, and I am excited because I have an update with my former client, Ryan Mitchell. How are you?
I'm great. How about yourself?
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you
I'm
too.
great. I'm great. I'm excited that you're here.
I'm excited too.
You know, we worked together a while back. You transitioned, and I just want to check in with you and see how things are going, see what life is like now on the other side. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
So a little bit about me. I'm 37.
Okay.
And I have been a automotive retail consultant in luxury for probably about 7 years.
Okay.
So upon me reaching out to your services, I transitioned from being in the retail side to now being on the finance side, or what's called finance and insurance of automotive. And so I am on the refinance side, and I work from home now versus working in a retail brick and mortar dealership.
Okay. So you've made the transition, and it's been about 6 months.
Yes.
All right. So how are things going?
Things are going well overall.
Okay.
It's been a really refreshing thing just to have a better work-life balance, which was a big thing that I wanted to, one of the big reasons for me reaching out to get away from automotive retail sales, just to have weekends off and things of that nature, holidays off.
Family time,
just regular life. So that has been probably, I'm a lot happier.
Okay.
So that is probably, that was my big goal, is just to live a life like I did before I moved into automotive retail.
Okay. Hey, I am behind that 100%, living life. So I'm excited to hear that. I'm just like smiling so big because that makes me so happy. That's obviously why I'm in coaching, to support professionals like yourself on their career journeys. So what is one thing that you would say you have taken into your new role from our time working together?
More looking at the big picture, what your long-term goals are.
Okay.
So that helps you overcome your short-term challenges.
Okay.
So that's more what I've just, and I always think about, or even when I reached out to you, like, hey, this, you're like, well, no, I think you need to stay there at this amount of time. And so you're like, you can update this on your resume, but my professional opinion is that you need to stay there until at least a year, which is great. Trisha's 100% correct. So she, I appreciate that advice. And so that's what I've maintained throughout my current time frame at the company I'm at right now.
Okay, yeah. So big picture, what he's talking about is after we worked together, he's like, okay, now I've made the transition and I'm continuing to look forward. And so he was like, how long should I stay in this role before looking to transition? And so my recommendation was, stay at least a year. Give yourself some time to master skills, add some of those really strong transferable skills to your resume, and just kind of get yourself settled before making the transition. Because one of the reasons why I said that is, as you approach the end of that year and you just continue to learn more about the role, the industry, continue to network, XYZ, you can do another evaluation of, hey, okay, I thought I wanted to transition here, or this is where I wanted to take my career to next. And now that I have more information, more knowledge, more skills, XYZ, you can craft a better plan for yourself. So that was my recommendation, and that's what he's referring to. So that is exciting. I'm glad that, you're still on that path, still giving it some thought. Yeah. So, we talked about staying in the role for a little while before continuing on to pursue other things. What would you say that your biggest focus is now that you're in position?
Well, it's my biggest focus right now is just, I'm a very competitive individual. At work, outside of work, I'm probably not that competitive. Okay. But at work, I'm pretty competitive. And so, so I might as well start. At the gym, I'm competitive. Okay, that's not true. Okay, so either way, when I go. And so either way, I've been focusing on just making sure I'm staying at the top. Like, I really pride myself on being in like the top 10% or top 20% of the performers.
Okay.
My team is not that big, but I've definitely been doing that every month, making sure I'm improving. Which part of that goes to our total compensation, things like that, in my position, which is finance and insurance manager. But that's been one of the things, as well as to just learn things, absorb it, and then make sure I'm doing a great job for not only myself, but for my manager and my department, which we all know leads to possible
promotions, opportunities.
Absolutely. 100%. So those have been my focuses, making sure every month I'm proving different things that I need to work on in my current role.
Good. I love to hear it, and I know Ryan is a high achiever, so.
Most of the time, yes. Most of the time.
Okay, alrighty. So, you've been through the process, obviously the process of working with me and Control-Alt-Delete, making a successful transition from one type of role to a next, and kind of gotten that change in lifestyle. What maybe words of encouragement or advice would you give to someone who was in your situation or in your shoes just not too long ago?
I would say definitely trust a professional, because going through looking for a job is another job. And so if you have someone that you can help leverage, it's like a team. So you can have them that where they can help you, like, hey, I need to update my LinkedIn, I need to refresh my resume. Trisha has those services, as well as interviewing skills, what things you need to do, follow up with the interview. Just all those things combined help to be successful, to be able to land a role. And just having the confidence that I got after I interviewed with Trisha, she was like, hey, you're gonna do great. Those things really helped me too when I went into the interview, to be able to be like, hey, and then land those roles. And so, I would just say hire a professional for sure. That'd be my biggest thing. And you'll be good.
Okay. A little bit biased, but I absolutely agree. And, that's what Control-Alt-Delete is here to do. We are here to support the mid-career professionals with my one-on-one coaching offerings, with the different resources that are on my website, TrishaSentimere.com. So make sure you check those out. There's trainings. There's an Ask Trisha section. So if you have questions and you've been in that spot that Ryan has been in and you're ready to see some changes, you're ready to invest in yourself and start those conversations, then I am here to support you. So Ryan, I am so glad I got to catch up with you. And, I'm always rooting for you. I'm here as a resource, and I'm really glad that you're enjoying your work-life balance and really just being able to enjoy all of the things that you said that you wanted out of the career transition from our very, very, very first conversation.
Yes.
So I appreciate you sharing your story and sharing your update, and I'm wishing everyone continued success, and in the meantime, onward and upward.